Welcome to another Unitrend Certified Administrator course. Today we're going to be talking about how to perform On Box Instant Recoveries. To do this, again, we'll have to go to the Configure tab, under Storage, under the internal device, and we will grant this in some instant recovery space for writes to occur to. This should typically be 20 to 30% of the size of the machine that you're going to be using, though you may need to allocate more space if you're going to be using the machine in production. To perform the instant recovery, we would come to the Recover tab and find one of our image level backups. From there, I can select any point in time I'd like to recover from. You'll note that these are actually backup copies that have been received from a remote unit, but they are on the internal storage of this appliance. I can just come to Instant Recovery here, and you'll see that we have the options to do VMware, Hyper-V, or to the Unitrend's appliance itself. If we go to the Unitrend's appliance itself, by default, it will have all network adapters enabled. Note that if you have multiple subnets, that these will all be set to the same subnet. We do not allow any kind of VLANing or anything else with this on box. But if we want to use this just for testing, we can bring the machine up in audit mode. On the next page, we can rename it, though this name isn't normally visible to you. And that starts the instant recovery. This works by creating a virtual disk image out of this point in time. So basically creating a virtual disk file. We can then take that and attach that to the Linux hypervisor known as KVM that is on our physical appliances. Note that this is not possible on a virtual appliance as we don't offer nested virtualization. But on our physical appliances, we will boot this up under the KVM Linux hypervisor and make the machine available to you through a VNC port. So if we bring up type VNC or any other VNC viewer that you feel comfortable with, we can then connect to the machine, which is now booting on the physical appliance. Again, audit mode machines will always be torn down completely and the data cannot be kept. If you choose to bring up a machine in live mode on the appliance, you would then need to immediately take a new full image level backup of the machine now running from the appliance, so a backup to the device itself. That way, when you are ready to recover the system back to bare metal or into a permanent virtual environment, you'll have already backed up all of the latest changes. Obviously, it can take some time for some machines to come up on the appliance. It will just depend on how big it is and what applications are running and how long it takes to find the new hardware, since it is running on new virtual hardware. Once it's done though, we should be able to log into the machine just by hitting the Control-Alt-Delete up here on top. And we could log into the machine. When we're done with it, we'll hit tear down and hit confirm, and that will power off the machine and completely remove it from the instant recovery. This feature can be automated through our data copy access feature, where we can capture automated screenshots from each machine that we bring up on a regular tested basis. For more information on this, check out our data copy access module. And for more information, check out Kaseya University or our support guides. Thank you and have a wonderful day. And thank you for your time.